Hey guys, Tropa's here. Today we're going to be tying up um, a woolly bugger. You can nymph this, you can fish it as a streamer. Great all around versatile fly. So, the hook I have in the vise is a size 6 Aberdeen light wire hook. I have a 532 copper bead. And, the thread I'm using is a uni thread 3/0 black, and you'll need some dubbing of choice, marabou for a tail, and a hackle. So start your thread. You can tie this weighted or unweighted. I'm going to be using this as a streamer with sinking line, so for not to add weight. But when I'm tying it in say a nymph pattern, I'll probably use some lead wire. I don't like using split shot. Okay, then now we brought our thread to the back of the hook. We're going to grab our marabou, and we want to get a tail. You want the tail to be approximately 1 length to 1 1/4 to 1 1/2 times the hook shank. So I'm just going to cinch that down nice and tight. Marabou is very slippy. And you're going to want to trim your tag end. Clean it up just a little bit. Doesn't need to be perfect. We're going to be dubbing it anyways. And at this point, I just like to add a little bit of flash to the tail. Just gives it that extra dimension. So just grab a strand of flash, tie it in on one side, bring it around to the other side, tie it down just a little bit, snip it. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to take our dub. I'm using a STS Tribal dub in Hot Orange by Hairline. So we're just going to, oh, totally forgot. First, we got to tie in our hackle. So select a nice long hackle. And then you're going to want to tie that in. Then what you're going to want to do is take a little bit of lead wire. Sorry, I'm forgetting all these steps. About 5 inches of it. And you're going to tie that in. It can be copper wire, it can be lead wire, any kind of wire you want. Now we're going to go back and we're going to take some of our dubbing. Just going to make a nice little dubbing noodle. We're going to just dub the full body section. You can use chenille if you want. I like to use dubbing. You can control the size of the body. You can make it thick, you can make it thin, instead of buying 50 different varieties of chenille. You just want to grab a little bit more dubbing. Dub it up right close to the bead. I prefer to add little by little, because you can always add more. Okay, now that we got it ready pretty much to the bead, we're going to take our hackle, and we're going to start wrapping it forward. Want to space the wraps out. Then you're just gonna cinch it down with a couple of wraps up at the head, and then snap that off. Now we're gonna grab our lead wire, and we're just gonna start snaking it and wiggling it through the hackle, cinch it down. Should take approximately 4 or 5 turns to bring it to the head, bead eye. So you get it there, you want a couple of wraps. Always try to make the head nice and neat, and then just helicopter that little extra bit off. You can save it or chuck it. Couple more wraps to secure it. Now we're just gonna whip finish. And there it is. There you have it. It's a woolly bugger. Probably one of my all-time favorite flies. Killer pattern. If you nymph it for steelhead in the spring, nymph it for trout. You can swing it for steelhead, trout, salmon. Basically anything will take it. You can tie it small, you can tie it big. You can tie it in thousands of different varieties. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe.